Welcome to Chrono. This is our main menu, where we have Start, Credits, Help, and Quit. Let's just start the game, and here's our grid loading screen. And here is our spaceship. It can manipulate time by time traveling and slowing it down, which means it can move forward, left, right, backwards, up, down, in addition to rotating left, rotating right, pitching up, pitching down, as well as having a barrel roll to the left and a barrel roll to the right. So that's the basic control scheme in moving the spaceship. But also we have time manipulation properties, which Dennis will explain in the next video.
The slow time power slows down the world around you. This will be demonstrated to you by messing with these tiles that we've implemented in our game. If you shoot them, you can see the normal velocity that they have and how they interact with one another. Once you activate the slow time power with the minus button, it's denoted by the motion blur, change in texture, sound, and the appearance of the energy bar. Once the energy bar depletes, the power is automatically toggled off. However, you can toggle the power on and off to see the drastic change in the speed of the environment, as we do here. See, it's moving a lot slower and then back to normal, and then a lot slower. Here we're going to talk about our step back power. The step back power begins with you realizing there are two tasks you need to complete. So you decide to initiate the power, complete the first task, deactivate the power, and watch your past self do that first task while you go ahead and do the second task. We are going to demonstrate this by shooting out 4 tiles and watching the past self do that and then going through the tiles ourselves. Now, as this is going on, please note the change in texture, sound, and the energy bar. As with the slowdown time, the energy bar decreases as the power is used. And once it reaches the end, that's when the power goes to the playback mode. Here you see the past self shooting out the tiles, and we will just go through them as he's doing that. The next level after the holding area is the Hallway of Doom. Our Hallway of Doom is a training area, which is denoted by the yellow grid textures along the walls and these help boxes that suggest a power for you to use. This grid box suggests you use slow down time. Now if you don't use it and try to go through without slow down time, you'll probably die because it's the Hallway of Doom. Here, we're going to try to get through here, dodging bullets, and yeah, not so much. The death menu comes up, all you have to do is hit resume, and it checkpoints you to the holding area. So we're just going to shoot through the holding area real quick to get back in there, except this time we're going to use slowdown time, as indicated by that box. As before, you can see the bullets are slowed drastically, the texture, the sound, and the energy bar comes up, and once you get to the end, you will find a dead end and a button. So let's push this button. It opens a door to your right. And so if you go through the door, you go into the next area. This is our first level, which occurs after the Hallway of Doom. Looking around with the head tracking, we see 2 turrets and a button in the center. If we shoot the center button, it opens up the force field on the right, indicated by the lower alpha. Here we also see what happens when a player shoots a turret. They explode and die. And so if the player shoots this button, he hears that same explosion to indicate that that turret has been destroyed. And the force field goes on. So if he shoots that button one more time and tries to race to the other side, he finds that he will not be able to make it, and the force field pushes him back to the center. So let's try a different approach. We've learned the slowdown time power, so let's try doing that after we shoot the button. Slowing down time gives you enough time to make it across without the force field gaining enough strength to push you back. So if he shoots this button, he can go to the next level. But be careful, because that first step is a killer. This is our second training level, which teaches you how to use step back in time. However, you gotta be careful because it's a little dangerous on the way in. As we resume from our previous checkpoint and take out the turret by slowing time, notice the box up top that tells you to use step back to figure out this problem. So using head tracking, we see a door. Look to the right, there's red things. And then you look to the right, oh wait, there's a button behind there. So if we go through this red force field looking thing, and see what this button does, we're going to shoot it and turn around to find that the door opens. So if you try to go through, there's a huge force that just pushes you back. So let's try using slowdown time to race around the open door. So it's activated, you're running. And as you get there, you will find that you just miss it. So as the pause screen comes up, we're going to think through how we use step back time to solve this. So what you want is somebody to hold down the button while you go through the door. So you want to initialize the step back and have your pass self hold down the button while you go through. So here we initialize the power, we go through, we shoot the button, give it a couple more shots just to make sure that it's indeed held down. Then you deactivate the power, you watch him go through, turn around, wait for the door to open, and then slide on